Hello guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. It's your girl Winnie Patterson. If you're new here, consider subscribing, hit the notification bell. For my returning subscribers, those who are outside Kenya, thank you for your continued support. Wenye mko Kenya, thank you for your continued support. You're still important to me. So for today, I'm here with what's your name?
I'm Diana Wanjiru.
Pursuing which course and where are you right now?
I'm pursuing Bachelor of Arts in Economics, a second-year student at Pwani University.
So where did you go? High school, where did you study in?
I studied at a school in Embu County, bordering Tharaka Nithi County, called Sacred Heart Kenny Girls High School.
Wow. So what motivated you to do political science? You have said you're doing political science, sorry.
Sorry, it's economics.
Oh, economics. Oh. And why are you vying for any seat? What motivated you to do politics, maybe?
I'd say mainly leadership is a calling. It's normally a calling. Once you see something is going wrong, normally for me, I'm normally motivated to want to make a change. And if I get a platform where I can use my voice to make a change for the betterment of other people's lives, I most definitely have to take it. That's what motivated me to get into leadership.
Wow. So far, so good. What's your experience in Pwani University?
I'd say I'd rate it on a 0 to 10 basis. I'd give it a rough 4.5. I'd say mainly the student governments that have been there, I'd say they've done their part, but they've not done enough. So I feel like at some point I need to step up and also get in there and maybe serve the comrades through a better platform and through my voice.
So let's go back to your course. There are two different things. There's your course and you're vying for politics. So can you tell a person who have not joined the university what about your course?
My course is, as I said, Bachelor of Arts in Economics. Economics mainly majors on things concerning the economy. There's distribution chains, there's producers, there's consumers. You learn so many things. You actually get to understand when someone mentions GDP, you get to understand the theory concerning it. So if someone comes and mentions maybe things like tax levies, they mention inflation rates, you're actually able to understand. You have a rough overview of why things in the economy go a certain way. Yeah.
So which is your occupation? Where can you work?
I'd say you're very diverse. As an economist, you're very diverse. You can use your skills. You can work in industries. You can work in banks. You can work in insurance companies. You're a very diverse person. You can work in banks. Yeah, economics does not have a specific field, but mainly you can choose to specialize with statistics, to be a statistician. You can choose to specialize with econometrics, where you're using mathematics and computer science theories to optimize output for industries and maybe for companies and to maximize their profits.
Do you know the difference between economics and commerce?
I'd say commerce, I'd say it mainly deals with distribution chains and producer chains. But commerce, you do it, I'd say, practically. Economics, you study the theory behind.
Behind the economy of us.
Economics is mainly you study the theory behind. That's why us in economics we do not do things like we don't do accounts, we don't do ledgers, we don't do financial statements. Us in economics we study the theory.
The theory. Maybe you explain to us, because it's for us we are doing is for Nini. For me, I'm doing Bachelor of Commerce, so we deal most probably with the financial statements, balance sheet, those things, the cash flow statements, those things. So, do you deal with those things as per you? What do you do there?
As an economist, since I said you guys do the practical basis, as an economist, my work, if I'm a statistician, I'll come and check your reports. I'll analyze. I'll analyze maybe your financial statements, and I'm able to derive even theories, to maybe correspond it with a certain theory that maybe I have learned in my course, so that I'm able to come to a conclusion. Maybe there's a high inflation rate in the country, or this firm is not optimizing profits. There's something that needs to be done. So I'm able to use, there's a certain unit we did where you're taught profit maximization. So I'm able to use the numbers that you have collected to derive what needs to be done, maybe for a particular organization, to maximize profits, and which amount of output as an organization the organization needs to maximize their profits.
So you can be good in research. Maybe you can be a research analyst.
Yeah.
And maybe you can be a data analyst, sindio?
Yeah, for economics, it's very broad. You can be an econometrician, you can be a financial analyst, you can do data analytics, you can do statistics, you can do research. Yeah, you're basically a very broad person. That's why I said you don't generalize, not unless you want to specialize.
Ambition.
I'd say mainly my ambition as a human being, first and foremost, let's start with me as a human being, is to use my intellectual capacity and all the platforms I get for the betterment of to touch everybody's lives, to impact humanity, in short.
What's your vision and your mission? As a politician, maybe. As
a politician, my vision, especially in campus politics, I'd say is to ensure that I touch the lives of all comrades, that I use my platform in politics to air the voices of those comrades out there who are not able to be heard by the administration, so to ensure that there is justice and fairness towards the running of Pwani University.
So what motivated, maybe where do you see anything going wrong so that you can tell the society what made you vie for a seat, and which seat are you vying for?
I'd say leadership is mainly about action, not a title. So mainly, since I'm an aspirant, I am not yet a candidate. So I have not yet decided a particular seat, though my main interest was in the financial secretary, Pwani University Students Association. Given from my economics background, I'd say that's a suit position for me. In the Pwani Kikuyu family, I have served as the finance secretary for a whole academic year. I have handled finances, I have handled allocation of budgets, and I'd say maybe the finance secretary would be a suit seat. But as I said, leadership is about action, not a title. So any title where I'm able to serve the comrades, I am ready to take it.
Also, you're ready for any seat?
Yes.
So, what happened? Maybe, what's the take of your Kikuyu family? Maybe, what are they saying?
As per se, I'd say the support is overwhelming right now. Most definitely, due to the fact that there was a tragic accident that occurred when our students were on our way to Eldoret. Mainly, I'd say it distracted the political atmosphere in the school, but we'll be back. And I'd say the support from the Pwani Kikuyu family is overwhelming. There are people that are there and they advocate for change. And if you present yourself and you're ready and you feel that you're in the capacity to serve the comrades, the Pwani Kikuyu family are a very receptive family. Even towards the send-off of one of us, they were very receptive in contributing and organizing themselves towards his send-off.
Which are the main challenges you're facing in this arena? Maybe what you're trying to do. Which are the main challenges you're facing right now?
Most definitely. The main challenge faced by comrades at large, we all know it. It's mainly finances. because as a leader, you are required to step up. If a comrade has a financial issue, at times they'll call you. Maybe you also have your own issues. You know, we come from different backgrounds, and it's nobody's fault. So maybe you have your own issues, you have your own financial constraints, and you are required to step up. Another challenge, I'd say, right now is also the mobilization of people. Some people have gone home. There are people that are normally not interested in politics. Yet, once the incumbent government does something wrong, they're the first ones to complain. How can you be the first person to complain? Yet, when you're required to step up and come and choose the people that you think might make change, you don't show up. Yeah, so there's also the mobilizing of people and trying to convince people. It's normally a bit tough. I think all politicians can relate.
Now, which criteria do you use to mobilize your people?
I'd say everybody has maybe a structure. There are people that actually get your vision and they feel that you can be a viable leader. So you mainly mobilize your community members first, because it said charity begins at home. So mainly you begin with your community members, and then you also spread your vision to other communities, and you let them see you. Since in campus politics, mainly Pwani University, we use the community system. So you first mobilize your fellow community people, and then you spread your word and your vision to other communities.
Oh, wow. So have you stated your vision here, or maybe what are you planning to do for us as the Pwani fraternity is large?
As the Pwani fraternity, my main mission and leadership is to ensure that voice that cannot be heard, I will be their voice. Up there, once decisions are made, I'll make sure that if I'm seated at a table, decisions are made that they are made considering those minute factors. They're normally the first years. There are people that come from very challenged backgrounds, and maybe they're not normally socialized in the school, so nobody knows their concerns. Having interacted with a few of them here and there, I'd say that the challenges are the ones that maybe mainly even have motivated me to step up, to go to that platform, to mainly be their voice. That's why my slogan is Comrade Kwanza. The comrade always comes first. Yeah.
Maybe what should we expect from you?
From me, I'd say expect fairness in allocation of resources to all comrades, and the treating of all comrades despite community, race, gender. Expect fairness. Expect that the comrades' problems will be aired and addressed by the administration and by the student government. I'd also say expect change in terms of things like allocation of bursaries. The people that are mainly challenged, I'd say corruption has been there in campus politics. Most definitely, you're given bursaries by people, and they're telling you to pay, and that's money that is allocated by the institution to help the challenged students. So I'd say expect from me, if I get elected, that those students that deserve bursaries are the ones that will get them.
Wow.
Yeah.
So there's no bribing, eh?
Yeah, corruption free.
Wow. At least I'll support you in that. Because if I can't bribe you, So, maybe you can give us your manifesto.
I'd say for now, I'd say I've even addressed the main things that are in my manifesto. I don't, as a leader, it said you don't need to speak, your actions speak louder. So the main things that normally affect campus students, there's the bursaries, the unfair allocation of bursaries. There's no allocation of a welfare kitty for comrades that are maybe very challenged, the queen nama that people talk of, comrades that are normally very, very challenged by resources. As I said, we come from different backgrounds. There is also the allocation of funds towards gearing financial literacy among comrades. Because comrades in universities, there are comrades that are sent money. The Higher Education Loans Board allocates finances to comrades. And some comrades end up wasting that money. Why? Because they have no financial literacy. So I'd say there'll be allocated resources for the education of comrades on financial literacy, which is a very important topic. Also, the promotion of talents among comrades. Comrades have talents. They're very innovative minds in the university. So there'll also be funds that are channeled towards the promotion of talent, young vibrant talent.
Well, so despite the welfare of the students,
I'd say for me, my main aim is the welfare of the students. I'm there for the students. I am their voice. So that's my main manifesto, being the voice of the comrades.
Wow.
Yeah.
So as Diana, so we should be expecting maybe, I don't know, let us see. So what can you tell the people? Maybe to tell your fans, because you have your fans at Raj.
Most definitely my supporters. I'd like to thank you. So far so good. Thank you for believing in me, for supporting me. We'll race this journey. It's not over till it's over. And for those out there that don't know me, I hope you've listened to my manifesto. And as you're choosing your leaders in Pwani University, kindly take a moment. You think twice. Listen to someone's point of view. Look at how they treat people. And that will give you an expectation at large of what you expect of this person as a leader. Do not be carried away by notions, by scripts and notions. Look at the background history of the leaders that you're choosing. That is what will ensure that we have a free, fair, and transparent Pwani University Students Association.
Maybe you have someone who is supporting you financially, or maybe your mentor you want to big up out there. So
my mentor, I'd say, he's actually a relative. Martin Moshe Mugo. I'd like to give him a big up for being there for me, for advising me accordingly, and mainly for supporting my goals and my dreams always. Yes. And also to my supporters, my main supporters, thank you so much. We're walking this journey together, and tutafika kilele.
So what about your mom? Who pays your fees maybe? Because you're not talking about your mom, your things, your personal issues. Because you're at Pwani, who supports you financially, who pays your fees, who dresses you. Maybe you have someone who dresses you. That's still important to us.
It is important. Thank you very much. It's a very important aspect of our lives. We actually forget to thank those people that play key roles. People do not think they're key, but they're very key towards maybe maintaining us in Pwani University. So my family, starting with my mom, my grandma, my grandpa, and my uncle. I'd like to thank you for bringing me to Pwani University. Thank you for supporting my education and for giving me the platform and empowering me towards chasing my dreams. And to all comrades, I'd like to urge you, every time you think kindly, always thank your parents. They really, really struggle to ensure that we are comfortable in school and that we get the right quality education. No matter where you come from, always never forget to thank God for those people that have put you here.
Oh, that is the main important part. You just wanted to leave. I was just wondering who supports you maybe.
My bad.
So who dresses you? Do you have someone who dresses you maybe? Because as per now you're just a politician. Maybe you have your dresser.
I'd say as per se right now, probably my friends. Yeah, my friends. There's Faith Ntongai and there's Leona. Yeah, they give me fashion advice. Like, I don't have a specific stylist, but if someone who would like the job
To be one.
I'd not refuse to offer a chance to maybe somebody who believes, you know what, we can make you look the part. We can make you look like what the vision that you promote. Yeah, but I'd really like to thank them. So far, so good. Even in my posters, oh my God. The advice
Maybe,
is
and
that
your cameraman, you just forgetting those important people who are making you a success in your journey.
I'd like to thank, there's this cameraman, he's called East Side Photography. He's Denver Jones. In case you'd like quality pictures, kindly at East Side Photography. I'd also like to thank you, Winnie, for inviting me to this interview. I'm really thankful that you've given me a platform to express myself, not only as a comrade, but also as a leader and an economist at large.
Wow, it's for me, I know I'm older than you, so if you need advice, maybe I'm here to.
Sister.
I'm your big sister, so I'm older than you, so I'm in for that. So where can we see you?
I'm on Instagram at _Wanjiru. On Twitter at techbabe254. On GitHub it's Wanjiru254. On Facebook it's Diana Wanjiru.
Are you not in TikTok or you're not dancing, maybe?
I'd say I'm just an uncurrent member. I'm not very, very active on TikTok. So mainly if you want my content, go to developers, go to GitHub at Wanjiru254, Twitter at techbabe254, and maybe on Facebook at Diana Wanjiru.
So in Pwani, do you have any what? Any chio, any Pwani?
As of right now, this academic year, I had served in the Pwani Kikuyu family as the finance secretary. I'd say, yeah, and in my church, I'm the youth vice chair.
What about out of school, maybe?
Out of school. In school also. I forgot to state. I'm the Microsoft student ambassador in Pwani University. I'm also a co-lead ambassador for Swahili Pot Hub. Yeah, and an aspiring Google Developers Student Club lead in Pwani University.
Maybe you can explain something about that Microsoft whatever.
They're called tech communities. These are communities where people interested in tech and technology come together. You learn different things. You come and learn from maybe those that are above you. You learn about different frameworks, different languages, and you also network with maybe people who are in the employment world. They tell you about the latest trends and maybe things that you're supposed to consider maybe in your coding or technology journey. Yeah.
What about the Kiswahili, whatever?
Pardon?
You stated something about Kiswahili. Me, I don't know what you stated.
Oh, I didn't. Okay, it was. I just stated about the tech communities. Yeah, and in case anyone might like to join, any Pwani University student, Swahili Pot Hub.
Yeah, that's Swahili Pot Hub.
Yeah, Swahili Pot Hub. It's a community. It's a hub in Mombasa at the coast. But it promotes everything technology, people to grow themselves technology, to learn various skills in tech, to also prepare maybe for job interviews, and to also get built through teamwork and networking among peers, and maybe among mentors. Yeah.
So if I want to join that crew, what can I do?
If you want to join a tech community, maybe in Pwani University, you can reach me at my handles. There are also my leads, my colleagues. I might put their accounts maybe in the comment section. You can also reach them. Yeah.
Wow. At least the show was interesting. Maybe we'll bring you later to explain something else as time goes by.
I'd really love the opportunity. Thanks for this one.
Yeah, I'm here to support those who are out there, those who need somewhere you can address your issues. If you have interesting stories, you can give here. At Winnie Patterson, I'm accommodating anybody. If you have something, I'm here to grow with anyone who is willing to work with me. So if you're out there, you're there to advertise your business, maybe you're vying for any seat, maybe I can give you a platform where you can give information. I'm here with my team so that we can deliver. Maybe we can give you information about Pwani University what you don't know. So thank you for your continued support. Maybe you'll tell your followers to subscribe.
Yeah, kindly like, subscribe to Winnie Patterson, to all my followers, all my supporters. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment to her channel. She's doing amazing work.
Oh, thank you. Till we meet next time. Bye, guys.